Casey and Barry were seniors. Barry had just been dumped by his boyfriend, and Casey thought the romance of the night would be the perfect way to get Barry out of his funk and me out of my relationship dry spell. Does it count as a dry spell if you've never actually been in a relationship? Either way, Casey's so in love with love that it's been his life's mission for me to feel the sparks too. But that prom wasn't it. Barry was cute, but one look at the beret he wore and there was no way I was going to kiss him. It was all just too eager. Like, what if the theme had been under the sea? Would he have come dressed as a crab or had sequined scales on his jacket? I couldn't stop thinking of him trying to kiss me with fish lips, and it was all over for the rest of the night. Wait, bro, what about him? Casey nods to a guy whose face is buried deep in his phone, his skin illuminated by the glow of the screen. He seems the right amount of disinterested. But look at that scowl. As if to emphasize my point, the guy scrolls farther into whatever it is he's looking at, and those furrows only get deeper. Grand Canyon level deep. He looks like he has opinions. Casey crosses his arms. You mean like yours, right now? At least I'm commenting on what I'm seeing with my own two eyes. I bet he gives his hot takes on every Reddit thread there is, but doesn't actually do anything. I can't stand a person who wants to rant and rave about what they read online, but has no idea how to act in real life. That's how it continues for the next 27 minutes. Casey finding someone in the crowd, me turning them down for a plethora of reasons. Can you imagine what his breath will taste like after he finishes that turkey leg? And who brings a turkey leg to the beach? He literally just fist bumped his friend Casey. Fist bumped! They're wearing a tank top on Thanksgiving, and the shape of their chest hair looks like the bat signal. After the 13th person I quickly turned down, Casey's whole body slumps. All 6 feet 8 inches of him weighed down, his feet sinking into the sand. This isn't going to happen, is it? I scan the crowd one more time for good measure. No, it's not. Sorry, Case. The first firework goes off in a shower of golden sparkles, the boom putting a resounding period on my statement. Casey looks up into the sky, bursts of red, orange, and blue highlighting his face. I guess I just thought the holiday would change things. I quirk an eyebrow. How so? Thanksgiving is all about people coming together, grateful to be in each other's lives. I thought you'd find a guy who you'd be thankful gave you your first kiss. He hooks an arm around my shoulders and pulls me in. He's so freaking tall that my head fits right into his armpit. Not my favorite place, but I've always had a soft spot for his overly sappy brotherly love. There's no one more independent than you. He isn't wrong. Love, relationships, and attachment just aren't my thing. I wouldn't call myself aromantic or asexual, although I'm super supportive of folks who are. I'll never forget that time in PE sophomore year when I was so attracted to a passing senior, I had to pretend to have explosive diarrhea so I could run back to the locker room before everyone saw the hard-on making its presence known in my swimsuit. I've had crushes on a couple guys too, complete with daydreams of what it would be like to be in a relationship. But anytime those thoughts come barreling unwelcomed into my head, I stamp them right back down. I don't want to kiss anyone, or date anyone, or ever say the dreaded L word. I've been telling myself that so long now that it's pretty easy to find reasons why no one is worth it. Here's the thing. When you kiss, or date, or love, you lose your entire sense of self. It happens literally every time I see someone else my age start dating. We've all seen those friend fights where one friend dumps the other because they're suddenly coupled up and have no more time to hang out with anyone from their life before they fell in love. It's bad enough when you get super attached to friends, letting your whole identity get wrapped around whether somebody else likes you. But with love, it's that times 1,000. So, I prefer my time alone, basically in all walks of life. I don't do teams, I don't do BFFs. I only do activities I can depend entirely on myself for. SAT tutoring, singles tennis, treasurer of the ASB because I ran totally unopposed. No attachments to anyone or anything, except Dad and Casey.